Hi, this is John Halloran, and we're going to go over tip number 4. And tip 4 is going to be one of my most favorite ones to teach you. It's kind of an exciting thing. You're going to have the ability after this lesson of knowing how to take something from one hit to transition, or even full if you want to do, but it's the same steps, but we're just going to do one hit or transition. Let me describe what I'm talking about. I'm at the transition level. And so if you know how that works, you touch one and you usually get one or two, sometimes more options actually. Like if you hit the colors, you get a bunch of options.
Yellow.
But most things sometimes you just get one option.
Stop.
But no child or adult has to go from one hit, where they touch one hit and get a word, to transition all in one day. It could be that they're ready for transition at many of the keys. The ones that are usually ready for transition first are things like eat, their toys, the play, places they like to go, sometimes feelings and colors, and drinks. But everything else could be at a one-hit level. So especially the word mine is one that I do this a lot with. So
Mine.
the child needs the word mine, or adult,
Mine.
but they haven't seen the power of it yet at the one-hit level. And I'm going to do two of them just for fun. Let's say you're working on the word sleep, or turn would be a good one. So you turn, but they haven't seen the power of the word turn to make you turn around or turn the page or to say something with my turn or something. So you want to make this at the single hit level, although everything else would be at the transition level. It's really simple and really easy. All you do is hit the toolbox key, hit your setup key, and touch the key that you want to take back to the earlier level. Then you just go right here where you spell and take that out of there where it said set page. Just delete it. You could either delete character, I like just clear and display. Then type the word that you're wanting, and don't forget your space. Say OK and OK again, and now this one
Turn.
is at the one hit level, even though everything else
Eat.
is at the transition level. So let's do this same thing for mine. So again, we touch the setup, this tool key, we hit the setup key, we touch the key we want to change, takes us right into here. This is on the top row, so it's slightly different, but it's really the same exact steps. Hit clear display, and then type the word mine. Don't forget your space, say OK, and now everything's at the transition level.
Eat.
Except for mine and turn.
Turn.
Now let's say for some reason we want to teach them fast and slow, and we don't want them having to sequence.
Fast.
All we'll do again, one more time, hit the setup key, touch the word fast, and then you can see it says set page shoe. You're going to get rid of that, and you're going to write the word fast. Space, say OK a couple times.
Fast. Fast. Fast.
Now if you ever changed your mind, it's really easy when you're in the transition level to change your mind. All you do is almost the same exact steps, but now when you get to fast, when you go to spell, get rid of the word fast, do your page link, say yes, I want you to close automatically, and this is the only hard part. You have to remember what it was called. That one was called shoe. So as you're deleting them, you'll learn, but they're really the name of the icons, usually the same thing. So now I've brought it back.
Run.
So I can bring it back and forth
Ran.
between one hit and transition. Now the next thing I'm going to teach you is a little bit harder, but it's worth learning. What if you have a kid or an adult who's in the one hit, and I'm switching my user areas, and that's another lesson, but I'm in a one hit.
Go. More.
And I just want to have one or two keys. I'm going to unhide those. So now I have a kid who's at the one hit level,
Eat.
but I wish he was at the transition level for a few keys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to another user area as the first step. You're going to go to the area that you want to copy the pages from. So I'm going to go to the transition level. That's the first step. You got to, because I'm going to the area from which I want to steal those pages and put them in level 1. Now at the same area, after I switch to transition, you see where it says copy pages or activities. And I'm going to tell it to copy all the pages. So you can select pages, but I'm going to copy all the pages. And it says, where do you want me to copy them to? And I'm going to say, put them all in the one hit level. And it says all the pages from the transition level are going to go into one hit. You say yes. And it says, do you want to replace pages with the same name? I always say no. All right, so now switch your user area back to the one hit. Now you're back at one hit.
Color. Fast. eat,
Now, now I have all those pages sitting there, not linked to any of these. So now watch how I get them. I hit my tool, I hit my setup key, I touch the key, and I say, I want this key not to say the word eat, so I clear it out. I want it to grab that page and close it, and now I have to look for the one that says apple. That's the only hard part, is knowing what the word says. You do have to change your label back to eat, and I'll do this a couple more times. So now I'm at the one-hit level.
I want, to,
But when I touch this one, I'm at the transition level.
eat,
Now remember, whenever you hear me saying things like page, you're setting a page. Remember, although I'm saying those things, you're setting a page, closing a page, going to a page. LAMP Words for Life is never actually a page-based system. Watch tip 3 for why it's not considered a page-based system. Although how we programmed it is in pages. And that confuses people. I know, it just sounds like you're talking out of both sides of your mouth. But if you don't understand it, let me know and I'll call you or talk to you about it. But it's setting a page. We use pages, but although the way we use them is like a sequence system. So let's do this to another one. The word is read, or read.
read,
And we realize that this kid loves reading Brown Bear or other books, so we want to add those books. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to make this one
read,
at the sequenced level. So what I do is I hit here, I hit my setup key, I go to the read, go to the spell text, take out the word read, tell it you want to do a page link, say yes, close it. Here's your hard part about, again, you have to know what that page was actually called. And this one I'm pretty sure was called book. And I guess I should make something that tells you the name of each page. Maybe I'll do that and put it on. But anyway, yeah, that's the hardest part. If you have to go, oops, I forgot to, you see what I forgot to do? I forgot to change my label to read. That wouldn't matter if I did that. All right, so now I touch here,
read,
and I'm at the transition level. All right, let me review that again. The first step was to copy the pages. And how did you do that? You went to the area from which you want to copy the pages. So you switched to the user area where you want to copy the pages. So I'll go here. And then you went to copy pages or activities, and you said copy all the pages, and then you told it to put it into the one-hit area. Once you did that, you now were in the one-hit area.
drink,
So I'm at the transition level, so that didn't work very good. So you go back here, user area switch, go to the one-hit level, LAMP one-hit. So now I'm at one-hit.
get, feel,
But if I want to have feelings, because I copied all those pages in there, and I can now go in there, grab this key, take out the word feel, and tell it to page link. Say close afterwards. And that one's called mass, so I'm looking for the one that says mass. And now change the label to say feel again. Whoops. My eyesight's bad. Say okay, okay, and now I hit feel and I'm at the transition level.
happy,
But
I am, mad,
for everything but those few words I've changed. I know you might have to go over this a couple times, but there's a lot of information there, but it's very powerful to not see children and adults as all level 1, all transition, or all full level, but rather they can go to each level based on where they're at for that word. All right, I hope that helps. That is the lesson tip number 4. Thank you.